So it's now April 6th today. I'm about to go eat breakfast. I'm just waiting for my rice to cook. It's almost done. The part thankfully came in to fix the exhaust manifold leak on the truck engine there. So that's exciting. I also moved the mattress back in the bedroom so that I can hopefully get better sleep. It's been rough. It's been super rough trying to sleep on the couch. Like I might have chronic sleep deprivation for maybe a month or two. So things have been happening. My priorities are just not on that room right now. It's more on helping other people, because Dave needs help moving into his property because the place he's staying at there isn't his own. He's renting, and there's also another lady in 100 Mile House who needs help cleaning up her yard and shortening her wood so that she has wood to burn. So I did most of that already. There's still a little bit to do there. Like in my head, it's hard for me to do things like my own plans and stuff, or not really my own plans, but just things that are more involved just doing more independent things. It's hard to prioritize that when I know there's people who need help, so I really just want to help them first and make sure they're good and they're comfortable. And I need to help Dave get his living situation set up too, because his RV was on blocks and they fell off the blocks, and he tried to jack it up on his own to put it back on blocks, but then it fell again. So now I'm helping him. We can both jack it up evenly together and hopefully get his RV up sturdy so it doesn't fall over again, and set up his mudroom so he can put a fireplace in there to stay warm, things like that. Okay, I got these little seed things from Rosemarie, which are kind of interesting. They're just little peat moss things. They have really delicate netting on them, so you just soak them in water, and then they'll expand. They'll expand to like this, and then you plant your seed in there, and apparently it works pretty well. I don't know. I don't really know where to put it though, because I think this is the best spot right here. I just open these curtains more and maybe put a shelf here. That's decent light. Or I could go up here to these bedrooms, which I need to work on too. This is basically what the room downstairs looked like before I finished it. There's these little, so I could put them here, but this is facing north, so the sun is behind us. So it's not super ideal. So I'll have to figure something out with that. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Rice is popping. So I think I always tip it if there's moisture coming out on the bottom, then it's not done. There's no moisture, there's no water. So yeah. So it's melting quite a lot more. That's not actually dirt, that's ash that I spread on here. Some of it is dirt. But yeah, so I just finished eating. I'm going to now install those clamps that go on the exhaust manifold. Yeah, it's gonna be mud season now. Hopefully it dries before the ruts get too bad. Or I might have to put stuff on the ground to prevent it from making big holes here. Yeah, I'm gonna install those clamps, and hopefully the ticking goes away. That would be an absolute blessing. I also really need to start some seeds. It's already April 4th, so we'll see. Yeah, this is what they look like. So yeah, I think it goes on like this. And then this thing clamps on, and you screw this, and through screwing that, it puts pressure on the thing that's bent out, and theoretically this bend is strong enough to resist the force, and hopefully this doesn't bend too. I find this is a 16 mil, and then it comes with these little screws which will go in here with these washers, and this one is a 14 mil and 4.8 grade. So these ones are weaker than this one. This one's at 8.8, I think. Yeah. So, well, we'll see how it goes. So, the bolts do not fit in the holes. Those little holes, you put it here. The bolts here are too small. They don't thread in at all. They just kind of go in straight in there, and they don't hold at all, and they're far too small. So, it's not a huge deal. I can just go in town and get bolts that are a little bit bigger, and I'll have to research what is this exact thread and size and all that, because I don't know, on Amazon it said it was meant for this, so it's kind of strange, but you know, it's okay. There's usually, every time I work on a vehicle, there's always like something to test our character, so I will submit to the testing. Thank you, Lord. So before I go over to help Dave today, I'm just going to start these seed pod thingies. It says to put like 1.25 inches of water in here, so I'll just pour that in. Yeah, okay, and then you just wait till they kind of grow. Honestly, it reminds me of those, like, you know, those dinosaurs. You put them in water and then they grow. Oh. So I'm going to put some in this one. This is an old one, and I have some of these ones from, I don't know, Rosemarie has these, but I think they're too big to fit in here, but I'll just try fitting them in there somehow anyways. They kind of float to the top like little tadpole pod things, whereas this one that holds them in there, and look, they're already starting to grow. That's pretty impressive. They just like sucked all the water up. It's like dry in there now. Yeah, I'm just gonna put some seeds in there, and hopefully this one will be a little bit more bloated. We'll see if it'll suck all the water up. I'm gonna plant these for now, in the left tray. There's a couple beet ones. Got carrots, beets. Sorry, did I say beet? I mean root crops. And then these are radishes, lettuce, kale, spinach. It was actually super entertaining seeing what the seeds look like for every plant, because I'm super new to like planting and stuff and gardening. Like I knew what carrot seed looked like before. I just planted those in the first row here, but these are beets. I mean, what interesting looking seeds. These are radish seeds. Interesting. I don't really know how you're really. I just put them. They say like put 3 seeds. So I put them on the surface and then I just push it down with my finger. And then I just put a little bit peat moss covering it. And yeah, I don't know. This is the right way. Do it. It said like, on one of them it said plant it like 1/4 inch in. And so this seems to get it 1/4 inch in. So we'll see if they grow. Let me know how you guys do this. Wow, look at lettuce seeds. Huh. I wonder, like, how do they even seed? Like, do they go to flower? And then you get the seeds from the flower? Like, I don't even... Huh. These are kale seeds. Wow, look at these ones. These are spinach seeds. Wow. Look at, like, the geometric complexity in these things. Like, what in the world? You are awesome, Lord. Decided to put them up here on the top shelf because it gets the warmest up here. with the wood stove. And it kind of gets light from the windows, so we'll see. I'm gonna plant this one now. These are sweet corn seeds. The second batch planted, there's all sorts of stuff in here too. This one is early beans, so I can plant them earlier. These ones are sunflowers, cucumbers, and arugula, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go now, go over to Dave's. I'm gonna help him move a little bit more, and yeah, yesterday I was over there helping him try to get his RV set up. That was kind of fun because we ran out of blocks, so we had to cut a tree down, and it's kind of nice being out here in the country. Like, you're out of blocks for like jacking up things. You can just cut a tree down, and so I'll show you some videos of that.
Timber! Success.
Yay! So, but we didn't quite finish that. We still need to get it up 6 inches so it can be level, and then we're gonna cross brace it so it's stable, so the blocks won't fall over again. And yeah, I'm just gonna help him move some things. And yeah, that's pretty much what the day will be. Sometimes I don't know, I really enjoy just spending all my time helping people, and it's just really refreshing. I mean, of course you need to spend some time developing like your own stuff too, but Jesus said, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and so it just feels like you're doing God's will when you're just doing acts of benevolence and helping people. It just you just feel like full. It's such a nice feeling. I love it. Almost getting stuck. Oh man, in the driveway. Oh wow. Oh come on, Lord, allow me to get going. Oh wow. Wow. We'll just rock it back, rock it forward. Also, the four-wheel drive on this seems to like not work when you're in mud or when you're on ice. I don't know why. It's not very helpful. I'm gonna have to look into that too. Okay, I made it. I just needed 2 hands and hyper focus. So we're just setting up bracing for in here. Now we're gonna cut little notches so that it's flat where we put the bracing. Yep. Bam. So yeah, we just notched on the front here, and then on the back there and there, and it makes a cross brace. Okay. So now it shouldn't move like this. So we got it up that much. Basically level. So yeah, I'm back home and I'm just, like, I almost got stuck, like seriously got stuck here. So I remember when I worked for my farmer friend, he would, you know, because he wouldn't want, if you got this in like a field where you're trying to plant, then it becomes totally useless where the water sits. It becomes too saturated and you can't grow anything. So I'm just remembering that. And so what we did, we would often go out in the field and draw little trenches to drain the water out of the puddles so that hopefully they dry, and or we would try to fill low spots before that it would get wet in the spring, we would do it in the summer before it got wet in the spring. So I'm gonna try to do some of that. I'm just gonna dig this a little bit more so that it can drain all of this out, and maybe I'll do that, connect that puddle to this one, and yeah, hopefully it drains. Yeah, this is why it's good not to have a dirt driveway. Or you could have a dirt driveway but just never drive on it in the springtime. That would work. So I'm gonna be selling my car because, well, yeah, it's got that frame, that hole, or the, not the hole, but the jack point collapsed like in here. I jacked it up and it like just caved in, and so because of that I can't get it safetied in the out of province. There's nothing really, to repair that would be, it would cost more than the value of the vehicle. So yeah, it's kind of sad because I mean it's good on gas and well, but yeah, gotta let it go. Reminds me, like Ellen White talks about how, like, in a time of trouble there will be many who have many great possessions, and I guess it'll come to a point where there will be very clear signs when we can't even like own anything, when we gotta just flee to the caves or whatever, and possessions will be a hindrance the more we own. So we gotta get used to just letting go of things. Even, I've had this car since it was my first car, right? I've had it since 2020, so about like 6 years now. So it's really hard to sell it just as a scrap vehicle. I was thinking of parting it out just so I could get value back from it. And it takes so much time, and I don't really want to spend my time doing that. So I'm gonna sell it as a parts vehicle instead of scrapping it, because that way I can get a little bit more value, and hopefully someone's willing to come all the way out here and put it on a trailer. Check out my little dash cam, see if I can install it in my truck, which, well, I need this part that sticks to the windshield, which all that is in Manitoba, so I'm not going to be able to install it now. But anyways, everything is out of there that I can still use. So it's hard, man, it's hard. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just an object. It's just like everything here is gonna burn, like, so we have to just be detached from objects and things to some degree, and be like if we just fix our eyes on heaven, doing things like this would be a lot easier, right? But that's the struggle, right? We live in this world and we're so used to fixing our eyes on just the things we see, the temporal things. If we keep our eyes on God and on heaven, then actually all of this will cease to have value. Because honestly, it's not as hard as I thought it would be to have to go through this with my vehicle. Like, maybe 6 years ago it would have been a lot harder, but now I feel like I'm able to be more detached from things. Praise God. But it's still difficult. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm like my best friend is gonna leave, or just die, is gonna die soon or something. Like I almost have that feeling in my chest, and it's just a vehicle. But I guess it's the memories with it and everything, this nostalgia or whatever. It's like going through an old photo album, like that kind of feeling you get. But God is good. You just have to trust Him through it all. But it has been sitting for a while, so there's quite a bit of mouse poop in there. So I'm just gonna go vacuum it, just so the buyer has a slightly more pleasant experience with it. Even though he's just selling it for parts. But I don't know, it's like the little things that matter, you know. Should also mention that I've decided not to continue building the outpost here, due to reasons that I don't think are wise to share on YouTube. But I still would like to build an outpost, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. I think there's so many things I could do, but yeah, I have to think about it and pray about it. I was thinking of getting a wood chipper and making a lot of money doing that, and then getting land and doing that. But I don't know if I did that, would I go back to kind of my homeland in Manitoba, or should I stay here in BC in the Caribou region? Yeah, or do I go to Romania and hang out with my brother Rob? Yeah, so yeah, I'm just praying about it, and we'll see. I don't like being in these uncomfortable crossroads, but they happen quite frequently, and that's why I said in previous videos that I wasn't sure if this would happen here, because in my life it's a huge pattern that God just keeps moving me around. So yeah, that's why I'm also thinking like does God even want me to start like a permanent outpost? You know, or maybe He wants me to start it and leave it, start another one, leave that, start, like, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm just gonna pray about it and try to keep looking to God for things, and yeah, it's it's hard to not feel discouraged a little bit, but I don't know, I'm also kind of excited in a way too, because it means God will open new doors, and that this phase is maybe done. So yeah, pray for me too, and that I can have the wisdom to know where to be right now, what to do with my time. Thank you guys. Actually, I might even just end this video here. And yeah, for now I'm just gonna be helping out Rosemarie, trying to help her get more wood and trying to help her start a garden. I don't think I'm gonna leave here right away, and try to help Dave finish moving and help a few other people down in town, and praying for God to lead as I read His Word, and as providence unfolds itself. So yeah, sometimes this is just the reality. So God bless you guys, and see you in the next one.